Today, one of the things we're going to do as a team is we're going to look at one of our projects. We would do this as an after-school workshop. Before we had COVID, we had Tuesday late starts. So these workshops could fit into anywhere. They can also be part of class. The advantage of the Fridays right now is that I have 5 teachers that teach US history, but only one of us has to do the workshop, and anybody's students can attend that workshop. So that's a real advantage with the Friday late starts. So we'll see kind of what we do from there. You should have two resources assigned to you. One is the workshop and one is the worksheet. Okay, now some of you weren't in class when we did the New Deal before, so that's why I've had you come out here. It's because I don't know where you're at on synthesizing multiple sources. And then some of you, we need to bring up that score. Okay, so our goal is to increase that score on synthesizing multiple sources. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to open up the PowerPoint. Okay, so it's the workshop, because we're not doing it in class, so it'd be hard for you to all just stare at my computer. Blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Do you guys have it there?
Yeah, Vietnam.
It should say, no, you're going to checkpoint number 5 and go to synthesizing multiple sources and then click on synthesizing workshop. Okay, so you should be able to open it. Yep. Okay. Now, we're not going to go through the whole thing again. I just want to show you that it's here so you can kind of go back to it and look at it again. Okay, so we're going to skip those first 2 slides. Okay, so go to the example on slide 3. Okay, where it says, let's see an example. So remember, if the question was, what did Enlightenment writers say that would inspire others to think differently about their current political economic conditions? Okay, so we have 2 sources. John Locke tells me that one of the main ideas was this. Rousseau, this document tells me that Rousseau believed. Okay, now here's where they synthesize both of these documents. Okay, so I would have introduced them beforehand in the essay. I would have said, John Locke says blah, 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 blah. This document shows that one of the main ideas was that all men were born free. John Rousseau said blah, blah, blah. This shows me that he believed direct democracy could help people stay free. So I've identified my evidence, right? Now I've explained my evidence. Then the purple is where you synthesize. Both of these documents state that the Enlightenment thinkers believed that all men were free and there should be a form of government. The first, and then they kind of give you like, here's the difference between the 2. So I showed you where they're similar. The first document doesn't refer to a specific form, but the second refers to direct democracy. Now here's where I connect it to my claim or to my subclaim. Okay, these documents help support my claim because the idea was a new idea.